Lincoln was assassinated 5 days after the end of the Civil War on April the 14th, 1865. Now, there was an attorney representing the ADL. Now, listen, the Anti-Defamation League, we're not downcasting them, okay? But the Anti-Defamation League started as a Israeli Jewish secret society in New York City in the late 1800s.
To do what?
To take over the banking system of the United States, to influence elections, to finance wars, civil wars, to finance new colleges and universities. That was the original design of the Anti-Defamation League. It was not to fight anti-Semitism. And the term Semite was created by a German philosopher, Dr. August Ludwig von Schlosser, in the late 1700s to the early part of the 1800s. So, wait a minute now. We need to recruit an assassin. John Wilkes Booth, but Booth is not his real last name. The real last name of John Wilkes Booth was John Wilkes Botha. B-O-T-H-A. P.W. Botha, South Africa, apartheid. So the Botha bloodline did not come out of South Africa. They came out of Spain, migrated to South Africa, created the paradigm of the apartheid system, P.W. Botha. John Wilkes Botha changed his name when his family, his mother was pregnant with him, and his family moved to the coast of Maryland shortly before his birth in 1838. So John Wilkes Botha, an actor, was contracted by Simon Wolf, who was lead counsel for the Anti-Defamation League. We need to unalive Abraham Lincoln. Why was Abraham Lincoln, President Lincoln, assassinated? Because he was controlling the financial stability of America. He did not want, President Lincoln did not want any foreign power like the Rothschilds to control our money supply. And even the first Constitution of 1776 forbids any foreign power, 13 families, to control our money supply. So the Greenback plan through Lincoln. So the Rothschilds didn't like that. And the Romanov family out of Russia, who was eventually taken out by these Bolshevik devils during the October 7, 1917 Bolshevik Revolution. The Romanovs, during the time of the Civil War, assisted Lincoln in defeating the South. But the Rothschilds were supplying both sides. They don't care who wins the war as long as the Rothschilds come out on top.
But that's another topic for another day.
Another topic for another day.
Do you remember we were talking about the Tower of Babel?
Yes.
Would you say Apollo 11, the moon landing, is the Tower of Babel?
Yes. Oh, but
Another topic for another day.
2 minutes. The moon landing never happened. It was on the stage of Paramount Studios. I'll talk about that next time. It was an attempt by the American industrial complex in connection to the Pentagon and NASA to an attempt to bypass God in order to set themselves as the powers of the universe. I'm talking about America, okay? I don't believe it's God's will for us to be up there. That's another topic for another day.